if you see the question that I put at the start of the video, tell me, what is a woman? Now, why do I say this? My viewers who are from America, why does many leftists, yes, the hardcore leftists like Ana Navarro or Joy Reid, doesn't like fact check? Or in this case, they don't like to see the facts. Why is that, folks? Here, let me show you. Also, this is coming from Rita Panahi, which according to Devin Gibson, she's from Iran, which I think she left to stay in Australia. And I have to say, she looks good. I think of all the Sky News Australia's reporter, I think I favor Rita Panahi. She is Iran. Come, let's see.
I regret to inform you that the left are spiralling. They are becoming
Really?
more unhinged, more divorced from reality, and more prone to violence.
Whoa.
Witness the uprising,
Seriously?
the insurrection happening in Minneapolis right now, where another violent agitator has been shot dead, this time
Really?
during a scuffle with police. Now, the
Oh my
media
God.
and the left, but I repeat myself, are reporting this fatal shooting.
Consider that a recap, folks. You know what? Let me just let it continue. But consider that is a recap to what's happening. How come? Tell me something, folks. I'd like to ask all of you one question. How come every time either BLM or what, COVID, you know what, let's take BLM for example. How come during BLM there was riots, there were looting in honor of George Floyd, but when it comes to Charlie Kirk, why is there is cricket? Why there is no celebration or there's no honoring for Charlie Kirk by the left, okay? Which I'm certain many common sense people is honoring Charlie Kirk after his death. Even those, and I say this because we all know what happened after the death of Charlie Kirk. The left, most of the hardcore left, they celebrated Charlie Kirk's death. Do you remember Ghost of Yote? Yes, the art director who celebrated it. And guess what happens? Ghost of Yote failed. Assuming Ghost of Yote got a PC port, it's not gonna do well.
A murder of an innocent, peaceful protester. Indeed, according to CNN, Alex Pretty is the perfect human.
What?
They chose to, they killed the wrong guy, right? Because this is like the perfect guy. Alex Pretty is the guy you would want to date your daughter. The guy you would want your son to grow up to be. A decent human being who was serving humanity, serving sick veterans, who is, there is nothing that has been said about that man that isn't wonderful. And so they can't malign him. They can't malign him because we have the videos.
Oh, we have the videos,
Oh,
all
yeah.
right. Let's
Oh, wait.
look at this
Yeah, let's see.
so-called perfect man, the one you want your daughter to marry and your son to become.
Let's see.
We arrived around 10:15
Oh yeah,
a.m.
facts.
We saw observers shouting at the agents as they walked back to their vehicles. When they started driving away, the man kicked their taillight, and then got out of the vehicle, grabbed him,
No
and
one, no
pushed him
one.
to the ground.
Oh. F around and find out. What does Ana Navarro has to say to that? That's proof. I may not be a legal expert or anything, but I know when you pick a fight with law enforcement or anything, you know you're about to be arrested. Listen, when it comes to ICE storming into businesses, there has to be a good reason, okay? People don't get arrested unless there is reasons or probable cause. Those ICE agents come there for one specific reason, okay? Immigration. How much you want to bet many of those people that were arrested were illegal immigrants?
That's your perfect man, CNN. Ana Navarro spitting on officers
Showing a
and
man
kicking
who
in their cars' taillights as they drive away. That encounter was 11 days before the fatal shooting, and it's worth noting Alex Pretty came to these violent encounters where protesters are obstructing and attacking ICE agents and federal officers. He chose to come to these violent protests armed with a loaded gun and extra ammo. But, you know, he shouldn't be dead. He should be in jail. If he was locked up for that violent behaviour you just saw, he'd be alive today. But they let him go, didn't even charge him because they have limited resources, and there are hundreds more like Pretty breaking the law, obstructing and attacking officers.
She got me. Well,
Well, that is a probable cause for the ICE agent, and I don't blame them. Tell me something, folks. I'd like to ask all of you a question. What's gonna happen if law enforcement doesn't exist? No, generally, folks, all my viewers who has common sense to answer my question. What's gonna happen if law enforcement, or in this case, law and order, doesn't exist? Let me give you, for example, Falling Sky, okay? Yes, I'm putting a TV reference. In episode 2, season 1, Tom Mason come face to face with Pope and his post-apocalyptic gang of outlaws, okay? Remember that, gang of outlaw. And it showcased when law and order doesn't exist, criminals can roam free. This is why the left wants it, okay? And every time there's a reality check or a fact check, the left just do this. It's like a loading screen. You know, it's how it loads, and no results or anything come out. Or in this case, the result comes 0 or nothing. Look, folks, when it comes to arrests forcibly, or in this case, arrests without probable cause, yes, I'm against that. But everything has a reason, okay? People, the ICE agent arrests someone in businesses must have a reason, okay? Remember, the ICE agent is Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Their job is to round up illegal immigrants and deport them, including criminals, okay? Which something these leftists doesn't want to admit because they want it. And frankly, the leftists or many people who champion this illegal immigrants, the weakness is facts or accountability. Remember, accountability is rare. Even for me, when I'm doing YouTube, I know one day I will have to take accountability of my actions, okay? I mean, that's just how it works. And you want to know what people do when they did take accountability? They improve, which is something that many people, not just in this space, in YouTube, but many people in movies, TV shows, and video game industry, accountability is rare. No, generally, it is rare. Even if there is, it's far and few between.